Hey everybody, and welcome to the Firefall Historical Archives. I'm going to be doing this little mini-series here to detail the progress of Firefall throughout the years. I figure, even if it isn't interesting right now, it'll definitely hold appeal in the future. It'll be fun to look back at the good old days of Firefall. This is patch 1714. This is a new milestone. Some of the biggest changes are actually in the melding pockets, which were instituted last time, along with several graphical improvements, UI improvements, and they moved a few things around in the open world. The other big addition is this new world map. This is the patch that they've removed all keys, all gates to the melding pockets, and Blackwater Anomaly for now. They've also put Dredge back on the map. As a matter of fact, last Friday, they announced that they are working on Act 1 of Chapter 1, and Chapter 1 will, of the actual story, Chapter 1 will cover the process of taking Dredge back, or getting to the point where we take Dredge back. So that's definitely exciting. Let's start with some of the smaller changes. Arc porting is now this easy. They say they have plans to implement like a dropship system that'll take you through the loading screen and stuff. I think that'll be kind of cool. For now, it's kind of silly just to do it this way. Big improvement here. Wait for the melding to load in. There it goes. You now have a SIN tower that covers the entire pocket. The Accord has replaced the smaller SIN network on the melding repulsors with a full-scale tower. For now, they do not need to be fueled, but in the future they will, or the entire pocket will collapse. Other than that, nothing really impressive happening here or in Antarctica. Except for maybe some decent resources, it looks like. The other thing that annoys me a little bit about this system is that you can't jump from pocket to pocket. You have to go back to New Eden in order to jump to a new pocket. Which, I mean, if you're going to make it this easy, you might as well just let us jump pocket to pocket.
My trigger finger's itching!
The other change they made over the PTS render of this patch is that when you return from a melding pocket, you arc port into TransHub. This is because in the PTS version, you arc ported to Copa, so it made the Copa arc porter completely useless and pissed a lot of people off. So let's go to Diamondhead, which has seen the most work. Diamondhead has seen a lot of work from the world builders on this one. In fact, even the features that were there, like the volcano, have moved. The volcano has actually moved a little bit. I think it moved south relative to where it was. I've posted a video, or will be posting a video soon, rather, of a side-by-side. I managed to record the client data on the PTS version and play it back using the live client, and the results were actually kind of funny, especially when I got to areas that didn't exist yet, like this cave we're going into now. This is one of 2 new Ares mission areas.
Okay, this doesn't look like anything we've seen from the Chosen before.
This is definitely the prettier of the two.
But they're not not attacking. The Chosen definitely have an arc porter in there. We need to take it out of commission.
But these two areas can actually spawn any tier areas all the way up to tier 4 brute, which those ones are really fun, especially if you have a decent squad. Go ahead and finish up this mission before I do too much talking.
Bleeding out.
Nicely done. I'm going to report our findings to Trent's hub.
Another thing to mention is that these missions do not pay you in regular crystite that you use as currency. They pay you in melted crystite, which for now is pretty useless, but it will be used as a sort of community event. New creature here, we'll get to that in a second. A community event to push back the melding and further build out the Accord defenses in the melding pockets. We just ran into one of, I think, just two new creatures in Diamondhead. That was a vile scorpion. The other being an armored scorcher. Armored scorchers are really annoying because they don't have any weak spots.
Boss, looks like we've
Even
got
at their
some
weakest
kind of trouble
spot,
not too far from here. We should have
you're
a look.
only gonna do a maximum of half
The
damage.
Chosen definitely
to
have
them.
an arc porter in there. We need to take it out of commission.
For right now, only two missions can spawn in here, both of them chosen. One is a recovery mission.
Okay, this doesn't look like anything we've seen from the Chosen before. They're arcing into spots all over New Eden, but they're not attacking.
So, as far as missions, we've got the chosen recovery missions and chosen arc porter missions. That's really all there is to do in here right now. So it does get kind of boring, especially since it doesn't pay you in real crystal. And whether as a bug or by intent, the daily missions still do not count towards your progress in here. You can't progress on your daily missions in the melding pockets, I should say. So that's both new mission areas. This one's a lot bigger, and it's got two entrances. I always appreciate it when they put multiple entrances in here.
Nicely done. I'm going to report our findings to Trent's hub.
Bodies to the floor!
anyway, that's about all there is to show in the melding pockets. Or actually, I completely forgot to show off the Accord base of operations. A lot of work went into that. So this is the Accord Forward Operations Base. And I failed getting up here. There we go. It's not much, but it's a hell of a lot better than an arc porter and a shield, which is all we had before. Got some turrets. There's a garage. And a printer over there, another garage in the entrance area, which is right there on my crosshairs. You can see the battle frame station from here. Another minor change that's still really cool is these beams of light that emanate from the sim towers. It really helps you orient yourself out in New Eden. Anyway, ooh, see a tier 4 group over there. On top of that, there are also new weapon models for, I'm pretty sure, every frame but the 2 advanced engineers. All the advanced frames, besides the 2 engineers, got new weapon models, so that's pretty cool. There's also a brand new intro, which I've posted separately. And there are 4 new Watchtower events. Now, the Watchtower events I'm not going to bother going around and recording because they're not really too different from the main event. From what I've seen, you had your typical drop pods, which would fall from the sky and deploy tons of Chosen. And it was just a Zerg mission that you had to defend the tower from. And you also had a very rare chance, or at least in my case rare, I only got this once, was the one where the bomb would be placed in the middle of the control room and you had to destroy the bomb's inputs, or switch them, or something. I didn't figure it out, actually, in time, and I died. But most of them are pretty much just variations of that. There's one where just the terminal is covered in melding, and there's one where the entire control room is covered in melding. There's also some variation of the bomb event, which I didn't get to see, and I'm not sure about the 4th one, but so far it's good that they're adding variety, but the encounters besides the standard ones seem pretty rare, so I'm not really too impressed with that. That's about it for this patch. Another patch should be due out this week, so I will see you guys later this week. See ya.